Welcome everyone. Today we are talking about one of the most brutal, blood-soaked, and destructive movies of 2026, Mortal Kombat 2. Fighting game fans, get ready, because this time, the tournament is finally happening. In the sequel to the 2021 reboot, we are getting Karl Urban as Johnny Cage. And that's not all. We've got Shao Kahn, Kitana, Jade, Baraka. The roster feels straight out of the games. Simon McCoy returns as director, with Jeremy Slater handling the script. From the trailer, it looks like the 2021 film was just a warm-up. This is the real tournament. There are hints of 27 fight sequences in the trailer alone. And yes, it's rated R, so expect full-on blood and gore. Let's dive into the trailer breakdown. At the end of the 2021 Mortal Kombat, we saw Cole Young, played by Louis Tan, heading to Los Angeles in search of one man, Johnny Cage. But that movie ended before the actual tournament even began, and fans were definitely a bit disappointed. This time, Simon McCoy is fixing that mistake. From the Mortal Kombat 2 trailer, it's clear the tournament is finally happening. Co-creator Ed Boon has revealed that the movie will keep score throughout, tracking wins and losses in real time, visually on screen. The story is bigger now. Earthrealm's champions are joined by Johnny Cage, and their biggest challenge yet is the ruler of Outworld, Shao Kahn, played by Martin Ford. His rise threatens the very existence of Earthrealm. The trailer's tagline says it all: discover what makes a hero. And Johnny Cage, he sums it up perfectly: I'm just really, really good looking. Karl Urban, Johnny Cage. The man himself, Billy Butcher from The Boys. Karl Urban steps into the role of Johnny Cage. And honestly, this might be casting of the year. Urban has said
it's showtime.
Wanted to keep the character grounded. And you can feel that in the trailer. That line, "Nobody wants that," that went out in the 90s, perfect delivery. The smug attitude, the ego, the comic timing, it's spot on. Adeline Rudolph, Kitana. From chilling adventures of Sabrina to Edenia's princess, Adeline Rudolph brings Kitana to life. In the trailer, we see her slicing through enemies with those iconic bladed fangs. Her story? Revenge. Shao Kahn killed her father, King Gerard. And that arc could be one of the film's strongest emotional threads. Tati Gabrielle, Jade. Known for The Children of the Corn, Tati Gabrielle plays Jade, Kitana's loyal bodyguard. She's seen wielding her staff in combat, fast and deadly. But here's the twist: is she truly loyal or a double agent? That mystery could shake things up. Martin Ford, Shao Kahn. A towering presence, literally. Martin Ford steps in as Shao Kahn, the Emperor of Outworld. In the trailer, he's seen holding that massive warhammer, looking absolutely unstoppable. After Dominic Purcell's version, this is a bold new take. Damon Herriman, Quan Chi. Yes, Damon Herriman returns, but not as Kano this time. He's now Quan Chi, the pale sorcerer who can resurrect fallen fighters as revenants. That's a huge shift, and a very dangerous one for the story. C.J. Bloomfield Baraka, the Turkan general, is here, and he looks brutal. In the trailer, he goes head-to-head with Johnny Cage. That signature 2D grin and those arm blades? Pure fan service. Ana Tungue, Sindel, Queen of Edenia. Kitana's mother, Sindel, enters the arena. But the big question, is she under Shao Kahn's control? The trailer hints that she might be more villain than victim. Gentlemen, welcome to the tournament. Johnny Cage makes his grand entrance. Shao Kahn on the throne. The Emperor sits in power, slowly swinging his massive war hammer. Johnny Cage versus Baraka.
It's showtime.
That iconic fight. Johnny is just about to drop the legendary finish him. Kitana blade fans, spinning blades, acrobatic moves, pure elegance mixed with deadly precision. Scorpion versus Noob Sabot. An old rivalry returns, darker and more intense than ever. Liu Kang's Dragon Fire. And there it is. The legendary green dragon comes to life. Raiden's death. Shao Kahn appears to drain the very soul of a god. Is this the end for Raiden? The first thing that instantly stands out from the trailer? The sheer number and quality of the action sequences. According to YouTuber Dynasty, the film is packing around 27 fight scenes. And these aren't just random brawls, they are fully stylized, game-like battles, complete with slow-motion fatalities. The trailer dropped in a red band version, which means one thing: this is officially R-rated. Expect strong, bloody violence. In fact, the producers are promising that this movie will deliver some of the most iconic fatalities ever seen in the games, now brought to life on the big screen. And here's something for the hardcore fans. There's going to be an IMAX version with exclusive content. The director has hinted that it will include extra story moments, plus a few hidden gems specifically designed for superfans. The first movie leaned heavily into a serious, gritty, and dark tone, but the sequel, it's a whole different vibe. This time, Johnny Cage brings in a comedy, that over-the-top ego. Karl Urban has even said he built a deeper backstory for the character. And honestly, one line from the trailer says it all. "I'm just really handsome." That's Johnny Cage in a nutshell. Meanwhile, Ed Boon, the co-creator of Mortal Kombat, revealed something interesting. Throughout the tournament, there will be a visible score system. So this isn't just fights for the sake of fighting. Every match actually matters, with real, high-stakes consequences. The biggest twist in the trailer: the dead are coming back. Kano, played by Josh Lawson, was killed in the first movie, but now he's back as a revenant. Kung Lao, portrayed by Max Huang, also returns from the dead. And then there's Sub-Zero, played by Joe Taslim, reborn as the deadly Noob Saibot. So who's behind all of this? The dark sorcerer Quan Chi, brought to life by Damon Harriman. He's basically running a resurrection business, raising fallen warriors to build an unstoppable revenant army. And this army, it's fighting for Shao Kahn against Earthrealm. Then the trailer drops that chilling final line, "There are no rules."
Get over here!
Let's break down the key differences between Mortal Kombat 2021 film and Mortal Kombat 2 2026 film, because they feel like two very different experiences. Tone. The 2021 film was serious and gritty. The sequel, it leans into a mix of campy fun and brutal violence. Tournament. In the first movie, the tournament barely begins by the end. Here, it runs throughout the entire film. Main hero. The spotlight shifts from Cole Yun to a more ensemble-driven story led by Johnny Cage. Villains. Instead of just Shang Tsung, we now get a bigger threat, Shao Kahn and Quan Chi together. Revenants. The first film had none. This time, we get Kano, Kung Lao, and Noob Saibot returning as revenants. In short, this sequel is going bigger, louder, and way more game accurate. Mortal Kombat 2 2026 film is set to hit theaters on 8th May 2026 in North America. And yes, there's also an IMAX version with exclusive content. The film is distributed by Warner Bros. Pictures and produced by New Line Cinema alongside Atomic Monster. And here's the exciting part. Mortal Kombat 3 is already in development. The announcement dropped at San Diego Comic-Con 2025. So yeah, this franchise isn't stopping anytime soon. Mortal Kombat 2 on the trailer. I'm giving this movie a 9 out of 10. Who is this for? Fans of the games, martial arts movie lovers, anyone who enjoys intense, blood-soaked action, and of course, fans of Karl Urban, who might want to skip if you prefer light action or can't handle heavy gore. This might not be for you. The 2021 film was a solid starting point. But Mortal Kombat 2 2026 film? This is the movie fans have been waiting for. The tournament, the fatalities, the ensemble cast. It all feels true to the spirit of Mortal Kombat. And honestly, Karl Urban's Johnny Cage might just be the film's biggest weapon. The trailer ends with that iconic theme kicking in, followed by Scorpion's legendary line, "Get over here. I'm ready. Are you?" What do you think? Has Karl Urban successfully become Johnny Cage? Let me know in the comments. Hit the like button if you want to finish him. Subscribe for more action reviews. And yeah, test your might. Drop your favorite fatality in the comments below.